Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. Homeboy popping his head up. I keep hearing Aries. Something about Aries. This actually was going to be a reading for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies. Taurus, happy birthday, Taurus. Feels like things are starting to slow down for y'all, but that looks like a good thing, you know? Things kind of like moving at a slower pace. Feels like so you can kind of catch up on time to be happy, do things that make you happy, you know? You look nervous, or someone here is very nervous, but nervous because they may have pissed somebody off, and pissed somebody off to the point to where it's like a karmic relationship is ended, or they've gotten to a point to where they're ready to kind of like leave, storm out, end something, be done for good. And it feels really sad or unfortunate. But it's like an announcement of some type of ending, or, you know, something like that. That's a really big factor here. But whatever is going on, it feels like somebody may want to apologize for the way that they're ending this or leaving, or kind of like the way things have gone down. You know, they look really apologetic, or kind of like in a space to where they wish things were differently, because these losses that have been taken didn't have to happen. It's almost as if like somebody has been ruined, or they've ruined somebody's life, ruined somebody's finances, their reputation, anything like that, but for no reason. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like because they were mean or jealous or spiteful, and it's weird to me. The letter G or J may be a factor in this equation. Somebody looks really, really jealous, and they honestly look really jealous because they see this energy being happy or praised, receiving love on any level, whether it be romantically, in their career, just, you know, as a person, as a human being. And it's almost like they're envious of that love, that light, that attraction that this person has, or this, you know, this ability that they have to attract light to themselves. So it feels like they're doing things to try to make this person like less lovable, look less lovable, or make it seem as if they're doing distasteful things, saying distasteful things, um, to make others possibly even afraid of them, or to kind of like make them look childish, or like they're gossiping or being messy. And in my opinion, the people who are talking about this person are the messy individuals, or their intent is clear, especially if there's like a Witty or Whitney, Wendy, Weenie, Winnie, Winnie, Winty, something like that is a factor here. Like, these individuals are talking about this person because they either don't want to communicate with them, they don't compare to them, or because they don't want to do business with them on some type of level. It honestly feels like a situation of where the competition can't eat when somebody is around. And because of that, they're trying to get this energy out of the way, out of the picture, because again, they're monopolizing a market of some sort, or they're doing something to where they feel like they're not getting any attention because of this person, this company, this, you know, these people, whatever. And it's whack. It's whack. Like, you don't have to throw them under the bus to shine. Like, you don't have to throw shade to shine. That's what I have here for Taurus. I keep hearing two-piece, toupee, and something about wigs for Virgo. It's like being shamed, somebody who's being shamed, or somebody who's nervous or maybe shy, or it's kind of in a space to where they seem like they really look shy, you know, they look afraid, but it feels like they're starting to realize that possibly not speaking up has gotten a door closed on them. Chunky is what I keep hearing. Chinky, chunky. Like, this person has refused to talk, refused to say something, refused to acknowledge something or someone, you know, the truth especially. But it's like, because of that, they may have missed an opportunity, or kind of like don't have the chance to come back around to something or someone. David or Davy, Davis, Devs. It's like they're being shut out because they're too childish. Like, it's like mentally this individual is still very immature. And because of that, it's like they're making people uncomfortable with their level of maturity. So others are starting to kind of move into places and spaces to where they don't want to be around this person or in this environment because of the potential messes that it has to bring in their life, you know? So it feels like somebody is kind of being seen as very reputable or mature, wise, responsible, because they knew better or know better than to get themselves involved with whoever or whatever this is from their past. So it's almost as if like somebody is finally saying no to something or someone that they know could possibly bring them down, especially through their mouth. It's like, I don't know if they talk too much, they gossip too much, but they look messy. It's like whatever is going on here, they look messy. So it's like, nah, like, don't connect with these people or this person because they're fake, you know? It just seems like somebody is like I said, mature enough to say like, hey, it's no beef, it's no problems, it's no tension. But they don't want to be involved, you know? So it just feels like there's this individual who's now starting to kind of like clutch their pearls because they cannot believe that they're getting told no or turned down or rejected, or they can't believe that this individual has gotten over them. You know, people are over their bullshit, over their antics, over the gossiping, over the lies, over, you know what I mean? So now it feels like there is happiness that's coming in, a very big positive relationship that can be here, or opportunity. It just feels like there's this disconnect, an emotional disconnect that's here, but it's because of this other party back here, or the things that happened back here. So somebody may have started rumors. There may have been an ex that still was a factor, no, is no longer in the picture. Something was going on where somebody was back here in the fucking way with their mouth, causing problems with their mouth. Okay, I don't care, work, family, friend, or romantic, and it caused a separation or distance in between these people. And now the distance feels permanent. It's almost as if like it's never going to be repaired, or this individual doesn't care to be close any longer. They look happier with the distance, you know, but it feels like they find a bigger, greater opportunity, you know, getting away, or as they pull away. And it's shocking. It just seems mind blowing, you know, but it doesn't feel wrong or look wrong. It just seems like somebody is just kind of like, man, like they released the wrong opportunity, or were released from the wrong opportunity, and didn't look back, you know, decided that they were just going to move forward with their life. And because of that, it's almost as if like they get to kind of stabilize themselves, whether it's with someone, within a company, within their career, mentally, physically, financially, whatever this is, they get to stabilize themselves, because it's almost as if like they have been turning down things that they know can kind of lower their vibration, or they got turned down, rejected by a very low vibrational individual, got, you know, a low vibrational relationship, they've gotten out of it, whatever this is, and now they kind of are in a space to where they are ready to kind of like have a positive, healthy life, you know, live a very healthy life. Let's bomb Virgo. Capricorn. Capricorn. So it looks like y'all been telling the truth, like, or maybe you're looking for something or someone, What's that? Turn on the lights. Future. I'm like, is it turn off the lights? Turn on the lights. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Future. Um. So I don't know. Air is here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energies. It's almost as if like you're going from being aggressive, to being mean. You know what I mean? From having like this really a lot of ambition and drive, but like possibly working so much or doing too much to where it's burning you out or making you angry or making your attitude nasty, or somebody around you has a very mean, nasty, hateful spirit, and you may be starting to notice it, because others may have said something to you about this person's attitude, about their and it's almost as if like this is something that you have not seen, or something you may not have noticed before but are starting to see for yourself. Like this energy seems very jealous, especially jealous of like people that they perceive as pretty, or people that they perceive as like nice. They seem to be very aggressive or rude to them, and it makes them want to get away from this person, or out of these environments, whatever this is. So it's Ely, Ellie, Ali, 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 Ellen, Island, Allen, anything like that. Like somebody seems like they want to get away, but they look like they want to get away because they don't want to be treated like an option, or they feel like they were treated like a mistake, or talked to like, they're all they're doing is causing problems, or they're no good. It's like something like that is here, to where this energy just doesn't feel good enough, or nothing that they do is good enough, or don't feel like they're contributing enough in some type of way. But it feels like it's because this energy is mean. Like, nothing is ever going to be good enough for them. So it's kind of like, what's good enough for you? What works for you? What makes you happy? And once you start prioritizing yourself here, this individual starts kind of shaking in their boots and start feeling some type of way, because it's almost as if like they'll start to see other people love you and embrace you in the way that they wish that they would have, you know because they care. The love is there. It just seems like they're mean, but it seems more of them hating what they do for a living, or like their family life, possibly their upbringing, versus like the actual person or people that they're mean to. It seems like there's an entire like family who's been very messy, and it's almost as if like they're hiding their messiness with religion, or through their titles, their age, or whatever. But in my opinion, it's almost as if like they can't hide it any longer. It just feels like that's enough. Whatever happened here is just enough, and it feels like the jealousy is very clear. Like you can tell that this individual is jealous. I don't care how old they are. I don't care what they do for a living. I don't care how experienced they are. I don't care how long they've been here, been around. I do not care. Like they're jealous. They're jealous, and they have a very nasty, hateful spirit. And because of that, it feels like they now are kind of like desperate to be seen as if they are compassionate, loving, helpful, or trying to be helpful. But in reality, it's almost like this is their last attempt to be seen as like a saint. And it's like, instead of them actually transforming into a good person or transforming the soul, they're just transforming their human self. All they're doing is changing the things, that you can see on the outside. So maybe going to church, or maybe doing, you get what I'm saying, doing things, volunteering in the community, activism, doing that type of stuff, making, you know what I mean? But like they're still, their heart, okay, is still like cold as ice. And it's not your job, or whoever this is, it's not their job to chisel at this heart, to do things to try to warm this heart. It's that's something that they have to do on their own. So if they don't know how to show love or receive love or whatever, it's like there's nothing that you can do about that. Them people just, shit, if they don't want it, they won't have it. You get what I'm saying? But those who are looking for love, and when I say that, I don't just mean romantically. Like, I mean people who are literally like coming from loving places, that just have love in their heart in general, like that know how to give and receive positive energy, it's like those individuals are elevating, and the negative energies, the ones that are skeptical of love, questioning the love, questioning this shit, like they just will get left behind. And it's kind of, they can hang with the skeptics, they can hang around people who are okay with being where they are. It's just time to move forward. It's time to advance, because we are too physically, mentally, and spiritually advanced to kind of stay in the same places and spaces. Like our minds and our hearts are vibrating on higher frequencies, and the way that we manage our personal relationships show that. Our character is displayed through the way that we manage our personal relationships. So it's like, I don't know, if people can't just see that, it's because they don't have that inside of themselves. You know what I mean? The God in me sees the God in you. If these people cannot see the God in you because they don't have God in themselves. I hope that makes sense, y'all. Thank you so much.